6 months ago, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything going for myself. And now, I'm working for one of the biggest solar companies out there right now.
That was just one of hundreds of graduates of a program called RichmondBUILD, which focuses on taking young people, often with dead-end prospects, all of them low income, and most of them minority, and trains them in construction and renewable energy fields.
And today the program places 80% of its graduates at an average starting wage of $18.33 an hour. And now the program's expanding to other Bay Area communities as well. Joining us this morning with more on this is Leslay Choy with the San Pablo Economic Development Corporation. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Happy New Year.
Thank you, and to you too.
Tell us a little bit about how the program works.
Well, how the program works is RichmondBUILD tries to give skills and training to young people in our community in areas of the economy that we know are stable and growing. Mm-hmm. And in this way, we can help provide them with better choices for themselves and their family. It kind of provides this framework for change in our historically underserved communities. Mm-hmm. And what they're focusing on currently is construction, renewable energy, and warehousing, because we know these areas are stable and growing. So that can be anything from all of your construction trades to carpentry to welding, electrical work, and solar installation and forklifts training.
And this is getting a lot of good press and awards and so on and so forth. Why is it doing that? I mean, what is so important about this type of program?
This type of program gives people a choice, and it really is something that will turn the tide on underemployment. It's taking a look at where people are underutilized. It's taking a look at folks who don't need to have a graduate or a college degree, but what they need to have is that job readiness, that job training, and skills that make them competitive in this marketplace. At the San Pablo EDC, all of our programs and what we dedicate our funding to is trying to find those programs that provide not just training but job experience, so that as we send people out into the marketplace, they are far more competitive. So this can take anybody from any walk of life as long as they're willing to commit and help them turn their lives around.
A couple things that stand out to me. One is that you're helping these young people prepare not just for a job but a career.
Yes.
In other words, there's something that they can work at for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and it's a stable, growing industry.
What I love about what you bring up is they are about to start their warehousing training component. In fact, the first day of recruitment will be on Monday, and then the first information day will be on January 15th. And this is something that we call stackable certifications. A lot of junior colleges are doing it. So you graduate, and perhaps you're making $21 an hour. Well, that's significantly more than minimum wage. But if you go through the stackable certification process, you can work your way up to $54 an hour. And it allows working people to do it. Some of these programs might take 2 days, some might take 3 weeks, but it's well worth what it means to your family. In fact, they just had somebody who's been doing instructor level training and working in this go to work to just run the operations of a warehouse. It's a single warehouse, and the base range of that pay is $85,000 to $110,000 a year.
Wow.
It's a fantastic prospect for anybody coming through this program.
I want to ask you about the importance of public-private partnerships, which just seems like that's a basis for this program. But let's hear one testimonial from somebody who's got to the program.
Great.
6 months ago, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything going for myself. And now, I'm working for one of the biggest solar companies out there right now.
I'm a kid from the poverty of San Francisco. But once I learned all of that, now I'm shooting to be bigger than an installer or a foreman or something like that. I want to own my own company and throw a whole stretch of companies.
The first day of class, I was a little skeptical, didn't really know what to expect, but after I got to meet all the students, my dad calls me up every night, "You're a Boilermaker, you weld, that's so cool."
That's great. All of those stereotypes are gone under this program as well.
Yes.
But talk about that public-private partnership.
It's vital, because one of the things that we've learned at the San Pablo EDC is everybody's got shrinking budgets and we have a limited amount of resources, but what we need to do are reach out to employers and say, which jobs are costing you the most to recruit? Where are you growing, and where are you spending entirely too much money trying to keep people? And they can invest in programs like RichmondBUILD, in programs that the San Pablo EDC are doing, and help provide the funds. We also don't try to recreate the wheel. We reach out, the Escalante Center, for example, is this wonderful bilingual program training people in the right things. Well, we can bring the Escalante Center, Richmond Build, and pull these programs together. We need the public-private partnership. We need that support, and that way we have ways to give people job experience while they're going through our programs, so that when they come out, they have references, job experience, skills, and they are more likely to get a job and to get a high-paying job. We just went to that great video, and we're talking about people getting placed. One of our San Pablo EDC-sponsored students just let us know on Friday that he's going to work as an apprentice for brand scaffolding, so right in our own backyard, for $25 an hour. And that means a portion of every dollar is coming back into our community and supporting these programs.
The name of the program is Richmond Build, and if you'd like more information, all you have to do is go to sanpabloedc.org. Sounds like a terrific program. Congratulations.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.